Welcome to iBiZZtax channel.
So now I would like to share how we perform the data transfer to e-filing portal. Okay, so let me change to another company. Alright, so do remember that every time when you want to do data transfer, you will always need to make sure that you compute tax before you proceed to the data transfer page. Okay, so the sample form C, because we are using this as the data transfer company, so what we're going to do is go to report. Okay, we need to print the report, compute tax and print the report. Okay, and then proceed to, because we are using tax agent filing, we'll go to eTTS. So this is actually you have to choose from here which form that you need to do the submission. So for our case, it's form C 2025. For select month, you can actually leave it blank because it's actually a form of easier for you all to look for the cases. So if you want to look for March year end, you just choose 3. Okay, so here you will need to choose tariff, but because we are using eLatihan, so we'll choose this as the data transfer. So for this, for the IC and password, remember to key in the IC and password from your My Tax login. Alright, and then if you have more than one tax agent, then for these two parts, if you have performed the setup, if you have more than one tax agent, then you have to choose the tax agent, or if not, you can just leave it blank. Okay, so for eLatihan, I'll need to choose this. Alright, so once you print the report, the sample form C, this case will appear. Alright, so after you select the case, you go by data transfer. And wait for the response. Okay, so this is the validation that we get success through, and then it actually means that data was successfully transferred over to our IRB portal. Okay, so let me show you from IRB portal how do we retrieve the form. So as usual, you will go to tariff, okay, and then you will retrieve the form. We actually have two methods for you to retrieve the form. One is through eDTS. You can check out the draft here, or you can actually access through eBorang. But we have users reporting to us that they will have issues with the eDTS for the penghantaran issue. So we will suggest for you to submit via eBorang. So here you need to get the C number, alright, and look for the case. Okay, so 2025, we'll be able to log in. Okay, so what we always remind users are, please use the printout from IRB portal, the form C printout from IRB portal, as it's the official form from LHDN, and do use this form to send out to your clients, taxpayers, so that because it's a official form from LHDN instead of using the one from our software. Alright, the one from our software will act as the internal document for you to review and to check for internal purposes. Alright, so once you check through everything, then you can proceed for tax filing here as well. Over to seterusnya, then you can tanda tangan and hantar.